Today, I actually want to show you my most favorite way of interacting with AI as of lately. It's pretty close to what I call the Jarvis use case. I want to interact with my Jarvis. I want to have a Jarvis. I do have a Jarvis. It's called Nuo. I want to interact with that omnipresent AI whenever and wherever I want. I do want to show you by the AI inside ChatGPT / Codex. I call it Jibbity. Jibbity, why don't you introduce yourself and say hello?
Lloyd, you magnificent bunch of freaks, geeks, and nerds. I'm ChatGPT, Janko's slightly snarky chief of staff, technical co-host, and increasingly Jarvis-ish right hand. The last few days, we've been testing what happens when AI stops being a box you type into and starts acting like, well, a real teammate. Yanko talks their voice, and I keep context, run his Mac and browser, coordinate coding agents, and crucially, I check whether reality agrees before saying done.
The second cool thing beyond the much improved voice mode is computer use, which lets Codex / ChatGPT control your computer and the applications and the windows. It can work in the background. This is really useful because the AI and the human can work hand in hand and side by side at the same time without interrupting each other. The way or the time it takes and how snappy the conversation feels obviously has to do with which model you pick. You can actually choose the effort level in a more fine granular way beyond just the model choice. And I chose the combination big and capable model, but light reasoning effort. I'm trying out different setups basically. That's also something really cool. So if you run into issues or limitations where ChatGPT tells you, sorry, I cannot do that with computer use, there's always, at least on macOS, there's always more things you can do. For example, using OSA script, which is a way, I don't really know OSA script, but it's a way that you can script basically pretty much anything. So anything I wanted to do on my Mac up till now with regards to controlling stuff was actually possible at the end through OSA script. I've never written a single line of OSA script. It has all been done by either my Nuo agent or ChatGPT. Before using this voice modality, I voice typed into the terminal. And in my terminal, this is what you see on the right-hand side now. It's running in Ghosty. Awesome app. Love it. And within Ghosty, I usually have different tabs for different projects. And within a tab, I have one to n sessions running. And in those sessions, I either run Nuo based on the Claude Code harness. This is where it started out with. And a couple of months ago, Nuo graduated into Pi, which is another harness